Some good beats.
Hey, welcome back to another Mind the Mic podcast. U.B.U episode, I don't know, 800,000 million trillion. Let's go.
It's
Shout out to my Shubz Leeka. I'm your host. I'm one of your hosts, Shubz. One of my co-hosts, leg of the minutes, leg of the hours, leg of the beats. What's good, Moles?
What's goody? What's goody?
Bro, is it static or is it just me? Yeah, getting static.
Hold up. Go on.
Go. Studio, my brother. Hey, studio. Stu.
It's not my microphone. Let's unplug them all.
Yeah, unplug them all, brother. Let's figure it out. Yeah, we back up in the fucking building. Hey, it's still revealing. Fresh as everything that I've been feeling. Hey, life is death, but we killing. And need a bit of healing. U.B.U, we do it to the hey, microphone on that microphone and a mic check. Microphone for the microphone or the microphones to the static in my headphones, but I'm bringing it. Still hear static in my headphones, but we still kicking it, ripping it, tripping since a youngin'. But I'm gunning for the top. If they tell me we can't do it, I tell them they just flop. So
Tell me if it disappears.
It hasn't disappeared. It is clear that the static is still crystal. It sounds like you've been smoking on them crystals, but it's been like 14 years. Yes, indeed, it's been so many years that the tears still flow from my eyes. I can see it suicide. Don't deny when I reply. I feel like I can fly.
Let's go.
Oh, a little bit of riff, a little bit of this. Still got static in my shit. Where the static coming from?
I can't hear it, eh?
I can hear it major. I can hear it major. Hey, tell them the flavor is just major. Major pain. I bring the pain. You blow your brain. I told him you insane in the mem, you know the rest. I don't have to connect the dots. If you need that hip, then you probably missing the hop. No pop, we kick it till we don't stop. Boom, pap, to these flops go pop. I got to take them up to the top. I can still hear the static, man. I don't know what it is. Feels like expanding rubber bands. I don't know where we are, but I'm just living inside of it. This is part of me, you part of me, part of me. I just wanna kick off the top of the dome for a little bit. Yes, indeed, he's moving shit, but with the fingertips. But all I hear is static, static in my eardrum. Static, yeah, here comes static. We the champion. Static, man, it just begun. Maybe it is gone now. Can you give me a second to listen if I hear the sound? Oh, we solved the fucking problem. We back up in the building, man. We dropping it. Yeah, mind the mic, U.B.U, baby. I think the static has left the building. The fat lady has sung. It's probably politically incorrect these days. Yeah. Give him a couple of seconds just to vibe. My Shubz Leeka, we the tribe. Hey, can you hear me also? Oh, the static is back. We on the attack from the land of the all blacks, and that is a fact. Yeah. Can I take that out? Hey, I'll just keep vibing until we figure it out. We're gonna figure out this noise, fam. That's U.B.U. It's the Usos, man. It's my Shubz Leeka. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but there's a little noise that's going in my ears, and now I can't hear you at all when you talk. I can see you when you walk. I can knife you when you fork. So fucking stupid. Yeah, I can hear you, my man. Can you talk to me, plans? Tell me what's going on in Neverland. These Tinker Pals and Peter Pans. Probably just the Captain Hook, probably just the Captain Look. Maybe they just Captain Cook and got cooked in Hawaii from all my cousins, bros. Bringing flames that's infernos. Nah, nothing. Oh, tell me what U.B.U, what's 2 plus 2? I just heard it loud. I don't know what it is, but shout out to Leeka with the. I still can't hear you, brother, when you talking, but your lips is moving. We making episodes and they can't even hear us. No, that's okay. We keep going. We just trying to find our way. Maybe we can look inside the maze and find a different lane. Find a different lane because he's Stevie at the bowling. Shout out to Stevie when he just threw it like across lanes. If you're listening, because he's Stevie, remember when you threw the fucking bowling ball and it just like buck across lanes. Shout out to the cuz. Nah. I don't know what it is about you, but I can't hear shit. We just doing it. We feel this. This just like a comedy of errors. We trying to be better, but man, when we endeavor, we can never ever find a fucking reason that we kick it. We just chilling. We just vibing. We keep on going off the top. We rhyming. This freestyle. Meanwhile, we don't know. We trying to figure out, but we ain't got the info. It's like I'm all alone by myself. Speaking while it's recording, we find our way. Put it back up on the shelf. I don't know, underlay. No, I can't hear it again. Where the fuck's the sound, my class? Nice sound. We got the Uso in the background. We're gonna do the first ever miming episode. Can you hear me, Us? All I can hear is that clicking. I can't hear you at all. I'll come in on another
now?
phone. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Whatever you did there.
Oh shit!
We're
I'm
back.
sorry, I just turned myself down. I've been turned down the whole time. Trying to use it, but it's got the recording, so it's what we're going through right now. Okay, let me turn this one down.
Okay. Tippa.
Does that sound alright?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The static is still there, brother.
Oh, wretched.
Wait, what's the mic pointing towards? Is there like technology that the mic? Can you turn the mic like away from something or?
How's that?
Nah.
Turn it away from everything. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Turn your unplug. I'll turn the mic off and on, or unplug it. I don't know. Let's fuck around. We're gonna find it. We're gonna get to the end of this. We're gonna figure this out, guys. We're gonna. Hold up. Is it me? Fuck. Sorry. Then also sorry. Do you hear me also?
Yeah, I got you now.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, let's just wait here while we figure it out.
Cause like.
This is an episode of us touching all our wires to get it all working. There's no connection.
Yeah, I can still hear that static out, but I mean, I was and I thought it might have been me, that's why I jumped out, but I can still hear it. I will just run out there also. We'll see it. If it comes out staticky, then it comes out staticky. Then we just have to figure it out on the next. What's been happening anyway, Moso? It took us about 34 years to get there, but what's been happening, my man?
In the last 34 years, or just before that?
Fucking you! Can you turn your mic up? I can't even hear you.
Got me now?
Yeah, and the static is louder too. Oh, what was that you just did? Whoa. Did you just turn something down?
Yeah. Nah, I turned it up.
Oh, okay. You just did something and then it changed. Oh, now it's back. Fuck it. Who cares? Let's go. Maybe it's just in my ears out. Maybe it's not going to actually come through in the recording. I don't know. We'll see.
What about now?
What's been happening anyway, Mauzo? What's been happening in the world of the liquor? Nah, no way. But all good. Let's run it.
We might have to jump on a call and do this technical difficulties off scene. Let's go.
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
yeah. But what's happening anyway? What's happening, Mouse?
Just mahi dog, bro. Mahi dog.
Yeah. They-
All day.
Where you at? Where you? What's the game now? You getting old? Getting good?
There's no filters in here. Why is there no filters in here now?
Yeah. And if there's filters in here, Faith would be in heaven. So yeah, no, there's none here.
No filters, no rollies.
Yeah,
Just tailor made.
that's it, brother. No. Yeah,
Just the tailor made.
yeah. You have to get
Just mahi,
What's it
bro.
also?
Just mahi. That's just mahi this week, bro.
solid. How's the kids?
Yeah, they're good. They're in there screaming out. I had to lock the door out because Willow wanted to come in, and I didn't feel like being like, get out of my shit.
You didn't feel like showing whose shit it really is.
Hey, showing them the Pyrenees 101. Let's go. But nah, mahi, bro, just jamming. As you can see, like when you came in, I didn't even know you were in the room, and I was just jamming away. So
I was in there in the background for a little bit.
I don't even know. And I just got into it too. I was just like, yeah.
Oh, swear. Yeah, me. Oh, just the technical difficulties you'll do. Just got into it too, and the next minute, oh, brother. I thought I was waiting for you to start up too. So I was like, oh, it's gonna come.
I was like, just finding it because I don't even know what I'm playing though. So I gotta just find the sound, or hit the key and just muck around with it. So.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most beautiful part about music, hey, is just allowing yourself to feel, bro, and just like really let go of everything else that's around you and feel nothing but emotion through the music and your keys and your mind.
Yeah. Is this whole thing plugged into your phone now?
Yeah.
Unplug it from your phone and see what happens. If you can.
Is it gone?
It's gone.
Because there's nothing plugged in.
Fuck, let's just run it like that for a second now, because holy wreck, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Jesus. Right. That's better also. What's up, my man? The U.B.U. Wait, I'll just let all the shit play so people can hear the whole fucking journey. Or I'll cut up the parts like where if there's no talking, like when I left and shit. But otherwise, yeah, let's run it, brother. They can listen to it, watch it, see the calamity. Yeah, no. So you're talking about the music, the vibes.
Just find those vibes. I like as much as I can because it's just like teaching myself on the keys on the guitar, like it's just finding those keys, like finding those plays, those melodies, how you hit the keys, like finding new stuff in yourself. Like I don't know, it's when I play music, it takes me somewhere else. Hey, like I can just escape the whole entire world, bro, and I'm gone. Like,
definitely get that vibe also when I see you, getting into it and jamming in it.
Oh, gesundheit.
Oh my god, bro, it's the fucking hay fever here. I think it's hay fever. Fuck.
Do you know it? Do you know hay fever?
No, yeah, hay fever.
Do you know hay fever?
Yeah, hay fever.
Hey, FIFA. No.
Hey, FIFA Las Vegas. Hey, FIFA Las Vegas.
FIFA Las Vegas.
Hey, FIFA Las Vegas.
Oh, you know what we didn't try? Hold on. One go. Let's see if the noise goes.
All right. Let's go.
Tell me.
Big man of the bird gets kicked out again.
Nah, come on. Is there any static?
Nah, none.
Sweet, it was the charger. Oh, let's go.
The charger. Gotta make sure it starts. Oh, God, boy. Oh,
I just walked in from Mahi. We just got in from Mahi.
Just rock out with the
mic.
out. Straight on the mic, fucking on the U.B.U. Kick the kung fu. That's it, brother. Yeah, holy Rick. FIFA. Hey,
that only took us 17 minutes and 38 seconds. Let's go.
Yeah. But if there's any patches where we don't talk, then it'll be less. But yeah, shout out to you fellas that are still listening for their whole time. Because holy Rick. Yeah. There we go. The bloody
I couldn't.
cha-cha.
I couldn't.
Weird
I
because I
couldn't
wasn't
hear
doing
it,
that
eh?
before though also.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
don't
because I turned all the monitor down and everything was.
know. Hey, well, you know.
Welcome
Also
back
too,
to
we
another
having
Mind
our
the Mic.
football-
We're back.
Well, I'm your host, Shubz, with one of your co-hosts, Shubz, with the butter. Lekker minutes, my co-host. Let's go, baby.
About
U.B.U.
17 minutes to be exact.
Mixed with a bit of static and a bit of Hey FIFA, Las Vegas.
You know what's funny, eh? You know what's funny? Like last week, bro, you had like no sleep, bro. Like you were coming like that, like delirious, having ass. And this week it's me, like end of the working week, bro. Like I fucking had it. Like,
yeah, had a fucking static everywhere, just fucking. But that's it, brother. So we being us, brother. Fucking say anybody that's got a problem, you just be you, because you know we're gonna be us.
100%. And if you don't know, this is pretty much how the calls go anyway. So you just you're just vibing on how we vibe together when we're just kicking it. So.
Yeah, we give a doggy smack. Hey, that's it. Oh, fucking hell. So, yeah, any stories from Mahi? Any stories from driving to Mahi, driving from Mahi? Any stories about the kids? Anything fucking happened this week? Significant, funny, sad, whatever. Anything on your mind to be like, fuck, this was crack up, G?
Nah, not really. Not really. It's been a pretty fucking mundane week, actually. But because I've just taken on new jobs. Nah, so a new job.
Is that all Anthony?
Anthony Dixon.
Yeah, Anthony Mundane.
Oh.
Our fella, I was talking to the bro. Fuck our puns are crack up. I was talking to bro Jeremy Paul, my oldie boy used to play for the Wallabies back in the days. And then we talked about sliding doors a lot, and you know their movie Sliding Doors, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Nah, I think I've ever seen it.
But it's Gwyneth Paltrow chose the actor, actress or whatever, and it's in the movie, you know, she gets off the train but it's like the sliding doors, like if she, you know, she takes the two options and then it plays them both, and then the scenario that happens when she goes that way, what happens on the other if she, you know, takes that option. So
not like last week's sliding door. we won't mention that one.
Yeah, it was a brother, slide open. Yeah, and then I said to the bro, and then he goes, oh fuck, he's like, you know, yeah, so like back to that movie, like Gwyneth Paltrow, and then I was like, oh yeah, you know what, that was a sliding doors in multiple ways. And he goes, why? I go, because who did Gwyneth Paltrow marry? Do you know who she married? Leeka?
Nah.
She married Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I said, oh, and he goes, what do you mean? Like, I go, because she married Chris Martin, right, from Coldplay. And he goes, yeah, what do you mean? I go, well, you know, later on, what's the song you said? It was all yellow, and you what it represented the Wallabies. Oh yellow. So I said the first thing, oh fucking hell. It was the crack up one, G. Just those puns there, like we get out of nowhere. The bro was just like, fuck, you're a true warrior. You should have seen it too, you know,
but
talking about all the
enough,
shit that
happened.
Enough
to just like actual say it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
You ain't gonna hold back from.
Yeah,
funny.
and no,
it's funny. Like if I don't say it, like then
gotta get it out, cuz you gotta get it out. Even it was crack up too, brother, because during the interview, during the podcast, the whole thing cut out, brother, like a sound cut. Well, I thought it was his sound, but it must have been mine. And then I go to him, I was like, I can't hear you, cuz. And I go, leave and come back, bro. So he leaves, comes back, and then I was like, fuck, maybe it's me. So I leave and come back, and when I'm just leaving because I can't hear him, he's like, pay your bill, bro. and then I come back in, and then I'm like, it's still not working now. So I switch from the computer from the MacBook to the phone. So I switched to the phone now. I come back in, you know, then you got to turn the phone on the side and then out to fit in, you know, like how we got here. Turn the phone on the side. And then he's like, He's like, what the hell is this Ori Productions? And then I was like, Ori Productions, my cousin, we keep it going. And then at the end, because he had to go, because we nearly talked for 2 hours, brother. He was like, hey, my brother, like, you know, sort of thing, like, we got to do this some other time. And then I say to him at the end, you know, it'd be cool to have you back in there. And then he's like, yeah, I can't wait to come back to Ori Productions.
Yeah.
And then we had a bit because he's a Knights fan, brother. He's a Knights fan, and Warriors and Knights are playing this weekend. And then the bro reckons, I go, oh, that us, we have a card on it. And he reckons, he goes, yeah. And then he goes, oh, what's the starter? So the bro, because he's like saying, oh, the Knights are going to beat the Warriors. And then he goes, where's it played? And I was like, in your homeland, brother. Aotearoa. He's like, ooh. And he goes, how many points do I get? So he wanted like a handicapper. He wanted a minus. Like he wanted me to like take points off the Warriors, like, and give it to him. And then he goes, I was like, oh, I thought you said the Knights are gonna win. He's like, come on, bro, it's in Auckland. I was like, oh, and then I was like, so I go 2 points. He goes 2.5, and I was like, yeah, all right, 2.5. So the Warriors have to win by 3 to for the bet to be, you know, for me to win the bet. And then I was like, are you taking the minus? He's like, no. Fuck, let's crack up. But then we go, yeah, so that's us on the bet. He goes, oh, I'll probably never see that fucking garden. Because he's obviously, you know, Aussie. He's been here 13, but he like played for Aussie. He's one of their greats, brother. You know, he won a World Cup with them back in '99, and he won their best player medal. But then he's also a proud Māori boy from Naruwahia, brother. So, you know, pretty cool.
You don't get more hoary than that, though. Up on the
yeah,
NGA.
and he harder, and he gave shout out to the Hakari Matas, and he gave shout out to the Haks. He gave a story, brother, about when before a game he used to, because his Aussie mates never got it there because they thought he was just doing his hair. He was just doing his hair every game. Because I said to him, like, how was it to face the haka in it? And he goes, oh, like it was, you know, it was very hard because I grew up, you know, proud Māori, just like every other kid, you know, mattress in the fucking lounge, watch the All Blacks when you were a kid, and you know, playing in England or whatever. And he's like, bro, so before every game, I used to do this thing, and my mate said to me when we were on the piss a few years ago, like, why were you always doing your hair? Like they thought that was his pre-game ritual was to do his hair, but they didn't understand he was doing himself with the water, with the way, like when you leave the urupa, you know that thing. Yeah, he was doing that up to like for his whakapapa back to home, mate. Like he did that every game before every game, like to keep himself connected to his, you know, his mana. And I was like, oh,
because he would do it just before he walked out on the field, it would look fresh like it was gel, eh?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was gel, but
But
like
your
that's
hair,
what he was doing, connecting to his nanny and all that, and his kuya, and
throw
I was
some
like,
water over your back out.
yeah, you know the take, brother, but like,
Yeah,
of course, like Aussie brothers, man, they're not gonna fucking know what that is. Here, you're like, what the fuck is that shit? First doing his hair.
Who's this Jay Geek looking?
Yeah, that was an interesting call, brother. Yeah, 100. How's the kids? They sick? They sweet? They all good, what?
Yeah, they're all good. Babies finished, got her first two first teeth out. She's gone through that little motion, but a little bit sick. Bit of a runny nose, being a bit achy, but
or they just bottles?
Bro,
they just bottle babies?
Nah, well, she feeds too much, bro. She's on solid food, man. Like she'll eat.
Oh, yeah,
all day.
munching. Yeah.
She munches all day,
like
and she's like, look, everything. Everything. She's literally into everything. You can't, whatever it is, she'll eat it. She's like, yep, I'll munch it back. I mean, give her some chicken, give her a little bit of meat. She's chomping it down now.
Like the daddy, I'm munching all day.
All over my face, and leave it in the bed, and let's go.
Oh, leave it in the bed for lunchtime. Kia ora.
Shout out to the Ministry of Fisheries. I got my quota.
Kia ora. Oh, that's that Colt 45. That's my favorite line, Colt 45. There was this blind man, right? He's been his way down the street with this stick, right? He went past this fish market. He stopped. He took a deep breath. He said, "Good morning, ladies." That's hilarious, G. Oh,
it was gold though. Wait, like it was gold though.
Yeah, brother. What's up, Shaq? She won't let me fuck. Give it to me, baby. I really need to bust the nut. Yeah, so Checkers, my man, Checkers. Even though Hush, that's a mean
They
one.
did that. They're like real catchy, yeah, real catchy. That's why I like listen to heaps of like actual blues stuff and that, like hip hop blues
Yeah,
mixes and
there's
stuff like that. Because they
influences
got
there.
those,
Yeah,
they got oh, bro,
I
they got
seen
those
you
sort of
was
beats
send me
that
some
just
Muddy
teach you like,
Waters the other day. Muddy Water mix-ups the other day. Remember?
yeah, well, no,
Muddy Waters.
that's just the name of the song.
No, but like Muddy Waters, just thinking about Muddy Waters, you know,
Mm.
he's a OG
Blues
in
man.
that game. Yeah,
Mm.
Cadillac Records and things.
Yeah, I love that. I love their music. I reckon that's a sort of thing that could come back like massive, eh? It's like that blues sort of blues soul sort of like get down funky, like your roots sort of shit music. Like let's go.
It's like Waidu and Dip and those beats there.
Yeah, 100%.
When you hear like island music or Maori music, like in the rails, do you feel like a certain Waidu in there? Like when you listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
like do
Like
you
if
feel
it's
like
a
a certain
powerful song,
like
I
a
get
movie in
chills.
that, a bit of a
Always get that chill,
yeah,
like the goosebumps up the back, and
yeah. I do always too.
because like I think through like memory, like it's something like I understand through like back in school days when like back in Raglan, like we had the big hall in it. This big massive hall, and like because it was an area school, we had kids like from like starting to all the way through high school, and all of us would be in there doing the doing the pōwhiri, doing the haka, all that sort of stuff, or kapa haka on the Wednesdays and stuff. But like the feel, like when you do that and you feel that Māori, bro, and when you've done it like through school and growing up, you remember it. So when you see that person doing it, you're like, oh yeah, they're doing mean, like you get it.
Yeah.
But I think
I
get that from back in school days, like unknowing, like when we all got down there, you're all in your stance down there, about to do the pōwhiri, and you're all like, manahara, like
manahara.
You remember that feeling,
Yeah. If I ever hear Maori songs or stuff like that, but I just feel like like even mind you, I feel like that.
on my
Oh hell no, hell no, hell fucking no.
But that goes back to like what I mean.
But that's
like,
not even a Maori song either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like,
That's probably why. Yeah. How great
like
they
there's
are.
always those Māori songs where everybody will know and join in at the exact moment, hey, and you could sing it in the middle of somewhere, and a Māori will find it, and if you've got a Māori around, they'll join in and be like, bust that part out. They won't be able to help themselves out.
Yeah, well, because it's like when you go for mihi, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you got to have a wata." Then all the whānau of your whānau stand up and give you, and tautoko that thing. Did you ever watch that, or did I send you that thing of that fella, and he's talking about how all our different islands, all our Pacific islands, we've obviously had a lot of things taken from our cultures and that, but then we're all gifting things back to each other that we held to keep the Pacifica region strong. Like, they talked about the Samoa with the tatau, like that's Samoa how kept that gift. And then they re-gifting it back to the Pacific, and then all these different ones like the Cook Island with the kani, with the dancing and all of that, with the kani, and then they got to Maori, and then they were like Maori having a tikanga, like customs without void of religion, like what I mean. That was like another one too, like we all adding back to each other and saying, hey cuz, like we still kept us. They might have tried to take everything, but we've kept these things. I don't know. Have you seen that speech they called it? Or
I've
that one
never
really
heard that,
resonated
but
with
I
me?
like the sound of that because that's right on my alley. Like
hard, cuz hard. Oh, I heard that from, and I was like, wow, that's so odd. Like I forgot all the different ones that he sort of talked about, but it was like, but when I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's it. All these that like like they might have taken a lot of things from us, but we kept enough to gift it back to each other to see like, no, we still got these gifts that are ours, that are our taonga, our treasures. Yeah,
hey, they might have stole our land, but they can't.
They might have stolen, but they'll never take our freedom. Oh yeah, I'll tell you this one, Docs. So I don't know if I've told you about the olds and how there's a couple here, and they like sort of took me off the street, brother. and I always call them mum and dad, but shout out to the olds. But we were watching Tonga versus Scotland one time, and the old man, bro, he's hilarious, G. And we're watching, and then the Americans, the Scottish, when they do their national anthem, G, he's like, they may take our freedom, but they'll never take our horses. Oh, fuck's sake. Everyone's just like crack up roof here.
This is good.
Yeah.
But that's the funny shit. Like we were just saying before, like you just gotta say, man. Like I've done that through my whole life. People get offended with everything, you know. Heaps of shit that you say, but I'm like, fuck, yeah.
Everything you say. Give me an example you can think of. I'm like, fuck it.
Oh fuck! Even today, bro. Like I had the boss come in. The boss come in, and there's one of the other installers. His name's Boydie. Josh Boyd. Anyway, he's a little short fella, looks like Alan out of fucking Hangover. So, you know, I always do this when I go to site. If I find somebody, bro, and they look like somebody, bro, I will mock them for it. And I'll pull pictures out. And I'll even show the boys, like, doesn't your bro look like this fella? Anyway, I pulled out a picture of an Ewok today from Star Wars. And I was like, how? Lockie, you reckon the bro looks like him? He's over in the corner out, like, watching us talk shit about him. Well, hold on, let me rephrase that. He's in there watching me talk shit about it. And then he's like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even care. So I went over and showed him. I just walked straight up and I said, hey, check this out. I was just showing him how you look like a fucking Ewok out, bro. And he's like got offended, eh? He's like, didn't know how to take it, eh? He's like, got real quiet for the first time I've ever heard him, man. I just cracked up, bro. Like, I could see he was offended, eh? But I was like, nah, it's too funny, eh? You look like an Ewok, my bro. Like, oh, sorry, but you do. It was like this one time where this fella looked like Ron Jeremy. I swear, bro. Like, he looked like Ron Jeremy. Anyway,
quite the Ron Jeremy.
He like legit, like I showed him out, showed the bro Vicar, and like we just roasted him. Anyway, we started sending it to the boys because we had their contractors' numbers and stuff like that for the other one. We started sending it to their boss, and we're like, I don't know, you employed Ron Jeremy. Anyway, the whole site started calling him Ron, bro, and he didn't like it. Eh? He really got offended, though.
Look at them.
Bro, but I just can't help myself out. Like, I will just go and I'll start, and I'm like, but I don't care. Like, what do you want to do? Say something. I'm just having a laugh. If you're gonna get angry and want to fight, like, oh shit, man, I don't want to knock you out, but fine, like, just have a crack up, my bro. Like, have you got no material for me? Bro, I just fucking run with it, eh? And then I'll G everyone up and I'll stir that pot. Like, it's funny as. And then I'll be entertained all day. If I find one of them. Sorry, we're fucking off the rant, but yeah, but that one Ron Jeremy, that was funny, bro. He left, eh? He left that day.
What else?
Taking roasting to that level, eh? Like, you just go no, like you just don't know.
Actual. Oi, brother, I did an interview too today with Te Haunui Tuna. He's one of the bros brothers. But he's a tāmoko artist from back home in Tauranga. And the bro, it was a mean kōrero, but I was telling the bro that when I read his bio, I was like, oh, and I was trying to get a bit of info. And the bro, I read his bio says like vegan and atheist there. So I was like, so I said to him, like, I'm always off the cuff, but I thought I started like trying to create like a little intro for you before we got on, and I was gonna like I was gonna say he's an atheist that draws atua Maori and a vegan who tattoos the meat of other people. The bro cracked up, and then I was like, but then I thought, fuck, the bro might just hit the exit button, so I better not say that. And he goes, I want to be fine, cuz I take the piss out of myself too, but like also this is that's obviously what he believes in, sort of thing. And then we broke it down there, and then turns out he's not actually probably an atheist. So he's probably more agnostic. Like he just doesn't sort of know which is, doesn't believe in a certain this god or that god, but believes there's doesn't know sort of a thing. Which I was like, oh, this is sort of more me. Like I thought, like when it says atheist, like the bro's like Ricky Gervais, when we die, that's it, and there's no spirit or anything. But yeah, I think so he's not exactly an atheist, but I think he uses that term because people don't want to know what the fuck agnostic is, but they know what an atheist is more likely. So, have you heard of agnostic before, brother?
I've heard of a diagnostic. Fucking no. Oh, nah. I haven't, Miles. So what's the diagnosis? What's the diagnostic? Fuck yeah,
oh fuck. So agnostic, brother, is pretty much like you don't believe in like a certain God, like you're not locked into it, like you don't put God in a box, I guess. Like there's a possibility that there's a higher power, but like you're not, I guess, closed off to it, but also you're not and someone's gonna like know the actual full definition of agnostic. So I'm just saying how I understand the fucking thing. So anybody out there they're not agnostic, or suck your fat toe, brother.
Hey,
whatever.
I'm not what I am not. So how would I know?
Yeah.
How about if you are, come tell me and teach me. But no, I get that. I get that because the same thing. Then you come back to Tikana Maori, like we've got our gods. The gods of the sea, the gods of the sky.
Yeah,
the gods of the forest. We've got all of that. But then in the same thing, you believe in. A lot of us still believe in God and Jesus and shit like that. So
yeah. So that's what I mean. So agnostic is like you don't really, I think, subscribe to a religion, but you maybe believe that there's a higher power or there's a possibility. You're not shut off. But atheism is like literally spirits and all that. All that shit is just false. It doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Which I think like. Maybe we just feel too self-important. Maybe like if let's say we are wrong and atheism is true and that like we don't live again after this, like, but I just don't see that being the case. You know what I mean? I don't see that being the case. Like I feel my tipuna everywhere. I feel like things that, like you said about them. So yeah, 100%. But I don't. But you won't catch me at a church like with my hands up to the, you know what I mean? Like, not that I'm against anyone that does it either.
You sure you look like one of those Hillsong fellas out? Come on, bro.
What the fuck, hell?
You look like one of them Hillsong having the fucking Destiny Church. Nah.
Oh, once was, but it was more to be honest. Did I tell you the story about that?
What? Repenting?
How the old lady and them used to go to church like Destiny in Brisbane and that back in the days. And like my aunties and uncles and that. Anyway, I used to go by that, and then I used to go, but bro, I was never for real, G. I was never, G. I just did it because you get a munch, you know what I mean? You get to go play like touch and tag in there, and then also we could go dance and stuff. It was fun, you know what I mean? Like the youth things and play games and shit, bro. But I was never like, honestly, cuz I was never like, I even got baptized, cuz, but I was all shit.
Same,
straight up bullshit. I was waiting for a munch. Like I even, how they do the tongues thing out, those ones that speak in tongues, those kinds of ones. Like they do the Destiny.
I've never actually seen it in person, eh?
But you heard about it before?
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to do it if I seen one of them in person.
I went to because they go come up the front, and then bro, I'll just be fucking. I'm just trolling, really, I guess. So I'll just get up and go up there, brother, and then the bros just like received the gift of the Holy Spirit, G, and I'm just sitting up the front, and like I'm standing up there, got the hands up, and then bro, because then the bros go, "Wow, you got the spirit of tongues," and then some people are like, "Wow, this like look at you like that you're pretty cool, you cracked it," and I'm just thinking, bro, all I did was copy what everyone else was saying, and I just remixed it in my head. So they're like, "Abba Father, Shabbarada," it's what they'll do all that shit, brother. So I just grabbed all of that and put it together, and then started freestyling it, and the bros are like, "Oh yes, you got the Holy Spirit." I'm like, "Fuck it, I fucking don't." But I never told anyone, dude. So I was like, I literally never told anyone, cuz I just went with it, cuz like fuck, there's so much free kaya that came with it, all that kind of stuff. It was good, got to go play. But literally, I'm sitting there, they're like, "Abara shabara," and then I just hear like there's like 4 motherfuckers around you, and they all saying it. You just remix all the different ones, and because the corridor is, you will just know, like the Holy Spirit will guide you to like speak in tongues. And then my thought is, why the fuck do you speak a language you can't understand? Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't make no fucking sense to me. You know what I mean? So obviously not all Christians do that, but that's like, you know, that those breathers, the Destiny Church styles, hill songs, you know, they get into a bit of that. So yeah, so that was me, brother. Shabaranaya Shurabora Honda, brother, and away I went. Yeah.
I spoke in tongues one time, man.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, straight up. I didn't know I did it though. It's fucked up. I was living in the Sunshine Coast.
Oh yeah.
I was staying in the bro shed after I just had a breakup. Started with this new biddy, but bro, like, I was having this. I thought I was dreaming, right? I really thought I was fucking dreaming, but I was actually like, I was awake, but I wasn't, bro. Like, I had this big figure come across the side of the bed, and like this big black hood, red face, horns and shit like that, and he's standing over top of my bed. And I woke up, and I'm looking at him. I was like stunned, like couldn't move, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And like, it was so real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I sat straight up, and I'm like yelling at this thing, like, and in my dream, I was yelling at it, like normally, like, "What do you want? What are you doing here?" And then it walked off and walked away. But then my partner at the time, she woke me up, bro. I was like, woke up in mid panic, like full panting, bro, like having a panic attack. She reckons before I actually woke up, I was sitting there screaming in tongues, bro, because I wasn't awake. But she was next to me awake, because I'm trying to wake her up in my dream. I was like, "Hey, wake up, like fucking, hey, there's a fucking demon." wake up but you know, but she was already awake and I was still asleep. It was
Hey, let's see. Fucking no. But you know what? You know, I'm actually, you know, I'm pretty fluent in tongues, brother. Actually, yeah, too.
Hey,
Yeah, brother.
I one of those sticky potatoes,
No, that's what happens, brother. That's what happens. Their mumsy goes, "Whoa, my God!" When they speak in tongues, man.
Yeah,
That's it, brother.
yeah.
That's it, Bowser. Fucking I got us a little Reddit. I got us a bit of a Reddit. All right, then. One of the first times, I guess on what was your most embarrassing moment in sex? So if you can think of one also, save it, then let's rip it out, or even a funny one. One of the first times having sex with my ex, she moaned my name during the deed. I responded with yes, with a question mark, obviously. Apparently that was bad enough for her to never try again. The bird got the left behind. And the comments, they reckon, I was with a girl once who kept saying hi during sex. Was weird. Not the hi.
What? Bro, that would just put you like, nah, I don't know if I could
What
deal
would
with
put you
that.
off? What would you put if she was jumping on it and going hi, hi, hi?
That right there, bro. That right there, you can stop, like, straight up.
Hi, hi,
And you can stop and put your clothes back on and leave my fucking house. And delete my number. Don't call me. You're blocked.
Hi, 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 hi.
That's weird. Hey.
Holy Rick. That's out the gate, AG. Hi, hi, hi. Wait,
Yeah, no, I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with that.
This fella replies to that and goes, I lived in a flat with paper thin walls once. I was on the toilet and heard front door open, so I yelled out, hello! Realized afterwards that it was my next door neighbor entering his own flat. I used to cringe whenever I saw him afterwards. I just kept thinking about about how weirded out you would have how weirded out you'd be if you walked into your home and heard your next door neighbor yell hello through the wall.
like you're wondering if your neighbor's sitting there with a cup next to the window, eh? Like,
yeah, Boy, shout out to my brother, G. I remember my brother did those on G. Did the old thing. Remember my old man was slapping up my stepmom, G, and like slapping her up, G, like in a good way, And so like, you know, my brother's on the wall, G. My brother's on the wall with the cup, G. My brother's on the wall, and he's like, the man's just having a mean gander, having a mean listen.
Just steal the magazines afterwards, boy.
Shout out to my
You don't
brother,
need to
man.
listen to that out. It's free on the
Legend.
PH.
Yeah, not back then. Now. There wasn't no PH back then, shit.
Didn't they even have it? Didn't they even have a rotten.com back then?
Oh, yeah, rotten.com, yeah. bro, but our phones were dial-up, G. What the fuck we're going to watch that on? I don't even think my brother had a phone then.
It's backing up to a pin, I think.
This one says, I lived in an apartment once where I would hear my neighbors sneeze. I said, bless you. Once out of reflex, they saw me later and said, don't ever say that again. Oh shit, Mouse. Fucking hell. All right, Mouse. We better wrap it up. Throw it all in the papers. Wrap it up.
That's what
Gonna need it at the club tonight. Ooh, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, do you remember Ricky's story about that chick that Christian lady that all she wanted was the anal? Do you remember that lady? All she wanted was because she said, like, you know, if you go in the other one, it was fucking, you know, taboo because of, you know, she wasn't married to him. That's just great, G. So he was only allowed to go in the nono because, like, yeah, taboo. Holy Rick.
You might as well just give it up, eh?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, you're just gonna get stabbed in the anus. And like the American, she was like hungry ass, so she was like, stab me in the kitchen, stab me everywhere, you know, in the anus everywhere. It's like, wow, surely give the bro the other one for jam me or nah? Nah? I mean, your body, your choice, I guess.
She's not gonna give you the meow meow.
Yeah.
But she's gonna let you hit it ass the mouth. Oh, it's not a bad little compromise. Until we're married. I got a lot of this dirty shit till you leave.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need to marry.
Hey. Talk about the gun line, boss. Boy, he can literally say, I'm not the peppy.
Oh, bro, I love that movie. That line, that right there is the best. It's the best.
I'm now peppy. 100% also. It's one of the great
coming out.
Yeah, love you,
Let's go.
Let's fucking, that was good. We got some gems out of that, but it took us a while, but we figured it out, and I'm sure someone will take something from it, even if it's just going to the front of the church and just repeating what they say on remix. Let's go. Big love from the U.B.Us, from the Lekker Minutes, brother Shubz. Hey, make sure you subscribe on every platform, fam. We're nearly at 500 subscribers on YouTube. Appreciate everyone that is, everybody that's listening. Anybody that's listening and not subscribing, hurry up, man. Make it count. Give us 5 stars on Spotify as well. Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.